No, it was a third person to rough his. I mean, that is hilarious.
Man, but I'm saying that's the kind of R&B and 90s knowledge Scott has.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna throw
the lead singer cousin. Like,
no, let me say this. That's D. Like Scott knows a lot about 90s stuff, but there'll be things that D will know that'll be like
it's
deep into it, and I'll be like, how?
Yeah, it's like a small rabbit hole.
Like, how do you know that? Like, Scott know what was on the album cover, but D know the credits.
Yeah, man. He know who took the picture.
Right. Like,
I guess this was Derek Blank's first photo shoot.
Derek Blank. I can tell y'all the story about my dad's best friend is Frank Alexander from high school.
Okay. Wow.
Tupac's bodyguard that was there at and I got to meet him, and this is years ago because he passed I think 3 years ago. But I met him with my dad because they're all from Chicago, and I met him at just a regular barbecue thing, and my dad was always telling me that was his boy. But I'm like, all right, man, like I mean, I saw y'all in the yearbook together, but I mean, why you ain't hanging out with Pac then, Pops? You know, that's your boy. Why I ain't signed? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your boy. You know how you in high school and you like, man, what you mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, first of all, he's a big dude too. Number one, he's a big dude. He was a big dude.
Better been he's a bodyguard.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He was super nice, man. Like you wouldn't think he was like throwing cats for Tupac and stuff back in the day. Super nice dude, man. And he was talking about, yeah, I'm gonna write this book on Pac, man. And I was like, dang, okay. And then he ended up writing it, and then he was trying to do a documentary, and then I think that's when he died.
Dang, man.
Yeah, Frank Alexander. But man, rest in peace, Tiny Loose. But so let's go with these groups, though. So I'm gonna throw out. I'm gonna put Coco in this. I'm gonna make an Atlantic Star.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put Coco in for mine off the flip. And then for Mel, I'm gonna put Ralph Tresvant in there.
Oh,
I think that
you need to add somebody with some sensitivity to the group.
Yeah, because Coco's voice is so powerful. You can't have another powerful man voice. I mean, a voice to go with that. So I'm just trying to compliment them kind of with each other. And then I'm putting Dalvin in there, Mr. Dalvin. He's probably a great weed roller. He's probably a great bag carrier. He's gonna get you some women to come to the shows.
You
know what I'm saying?
He's one nigga with the Lisa Montana with the most chicks. He's like,
he's got a lot of upside. He's got so much upside, and it's in sports they call them intangibles, where that he brings in your group. You know, you can't put your finger on it, but you need him in your group.
Wow.
And I'm sure the record label execs was like that when at Uptown with Jodeci. Like, we really only need 3 of y'all, but that fourth dude does something for Jodeci.
He gonna kick it off for y'all.
Right,
y'all all ain't that cute. This dude is attractive.
All that was is when your mama say that your little brother got to go with you.
That's what it was.
If you go with you.
So Devontae had to bring Dalvin with him to New York.
Ain't they brothers? Ain't two sets of brothers?
Yeah, Devontae and Dalvin.
Yeah.
Couldn't go. Devontae couldn't go.
If you going to do your music thing with your friends, you take Dalvin with you.
Right.
But Dalvin don't do nothing but play the drums.
Barely.
They just gave him some sticks that day he came to the session.
Barely.
That day he came to practice.
Hey, Uptown was like, man, we got to teach him how to really play these drums, though, if we're going to get this over for the show.
Or make it look like he can play them. Like, seriously, though,
right.
Do you really know that Dalvin can play drums? Or do we think
he was the grown version of Drummer Boy from Immature? Because he didn't do shit either.
LDB, Little Drummer Boy, I've never seen this nigga with a drum stick.
He had some fresh waves, though. But
and look.
That's what he brought to the table.
And look.
So, what's my group?
Have y'all seen, hold on, have y'all seen that thing where I see this clip where them two Negroes had the audacity to try to want the same amount of money as Marcus Houston for the tour? I was like,
well, the other Immature, Romeo. And,
yeah, it was Romeo, Batman, and LDB. That was, doing that reunion. Remember that reunion thing that got canceled because there was no ticket sales here?
Yeah.
It was right before COVID.
Yep. Because they had Ray J on there.
There's a subset of women that Romeo was going to bring out. Because there's women out here, we was fucking with Romeo, we was not fucking with Batman. Batman was still go home Roger for us. So Romeo would have I'd have paid the extra $5 for it.
But I mean, but I'm just saying they was expecting to get the same amount as Marcus Houston on this tour. Y'all, what?
Yeah, makes the draw. Y'all tripping.
Y'all wasn't in Bebe's kids.
Hey, I didn't even know he was. Listen to here, this nigga. But that's the same with TGT, man. But I don't know, man.
TGT, at least they had each one of them had a decent solo career.
What
did LDB and Romeo do?
Was it Genuine or was
I said I don't know. It was Genuine. No, it was Tyrese acting like a diva.
Sure, it was Tyrese.
Like nigga, you can't say I deserve more money because I'm in movies. Wait, but nigga, like we singing something different.
And on the low, Tyrese may have the least hits amongst all of them. On the low.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the biggest hit, that's for sure, because that's
Pony is the biggest hit. Pony is the biggest hit. Like
the biggest
R&B hit.
Gonna eat off Pony forever. Yeah.
Dude, but Genuine's got at least 5 to 6, 7 bona fide hits, though. I don't think Tyrese has that.
Aside from those, Pony alone, he's going to eat off of.
Tyrese got about 5 strong hits.
There are definitely Tyrese songs that I fuck with, but
me too.
But he doesn't have a pony. He don't have pony.
He just got a sweet lady. That's all.
You stupid.
Back to creating this group. So
yes, go ahead.
Does my group, the members, do they have to already have been in a group? Or can I grab?
Yeah, they have to been in a group in this. We have been in.
Yeah, you taking some.
You take a whole different list. I had a super group.
No. This is people like
TGT.
No,
I had an LSG.
you read the LSG?
LSG Junior.
Who do I want for my group? Shit. I don't know. I gotta really think.
Tough, ain't it?
Well, I go. I go. Why Stacey thinking?
Go.
I mean, my last person, my Atlantic Stars for my 4 is Cindy from En Vogue.
En Vogue.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna just throw like the loudest. this gonna be the loudest family reunion sing off ever. I'm gonna throw Cisco, Casey, Wanye, Charlie Wilson, and the GOAT, Aaron Hall.
Let me tell you something. I'm not going to that concert.
That concert is gonna make it more. By the end of that tour, it's only gonna be Charlie Wilson left on it.
Hey, I think Charlie Wilson is a machine.
We screaming all night.
First off, the fact that you think a song is gonna get recorded.
You heard you will know.
First of all, Charlie still got beef with Aaron Hall and with R. Kelly for taking his style.
Because the whole thing of who's going to end the song. Who ends that, because they can't get past that argument, there'll be no song.
Yeah.
Wanye closes it out.
He's going to try to.
Yeah, Wanye the bridge killer. Yeah, he closed out.
But this is the thing, though. But the thing is, though, Wanye is going to get so frustrated.
Wanye does the bridge, and Charlie ends the song with ad libs.
And him and Cisco ad lib battle it out.
But this is the problem. Wanye is going to realize that I could be making more money back in my group Boys Than Men, and he's going to leave the session immediately.
And Charlie solo.
Right, Charlie be like, I'm going next door to do my album.
Wanye gonna bring his kids to every session. But come here singing, this not my baby.
Hey, you ever watch them? They be two in it. They be all up in their moves. They like,
hey, they cold, man. And the little girl, is that his daughter when they did that?
It's like 6, 7 of them.
The Deborah Cox challenge.
It's it's all of. It's like 6, 7 of them that he got. You got all of them singing and dancing. It is the Jackson 5 all over again. And I'm telling you, he's gonna have them kids at every session at the studio, trying to tell these other grown folks, like, nah, see, you don't do it. Babies, get in here and show these men how you harmonize.
I gotta create the group that doesn't make it. The group that's a guarantee gonna have an unsung episode.
Hey, let me see.
What they need to do, how you do that is they just make a documentary of them, like turn it into a series, like either make it a show or them getting followed around trying to create this fucking album, or just make it one big documentary, but you'll get more money doing the show, trying to build it.
Right, but,
Making the
but it's never gonna
old-ass
get
band.
built. It's never gonna get built, so it's gonna be like a rise and fall.
Making this old ass band had one season, but the
Making this
replay
old ass band.
the endorsements that you can get off of it.
Hey, who's the
sponsor-
manager of this? Who's the manager of this band, Scott? You have that you put together?
Maurice Moore.
Nah, man. What's old boy name? The old boy that
Oh
managed.
no! Y'all just hear Stacy say.
What she say?
What does he say?
He asked who the manager was, and I said it was Maurice Starr. That's what I
Oh,
said.
Hey, that's what I was finna say. I was like, the dude.
No,
that
you
did
was
New
Scott.
Edition.
That's
That's what I
hilarious.
was. I was like, man, I couldn't think of his name.
Oh my gosh, she said Maurice Starr start drinking her drink. Bring him back to steal all their money, huh?
dang. Hey, no. Clyde that used to manage Jamie Foxx and them is gonna manage that group. That nigga say no. I meant Brian McKnight.
Y'all have to put these face masks on.
Hey, let me see my group. Let me see. I think I'm gonna do a City High.
Okay.
Two guys and the girls. That right?
Yeah.
Let me get Ricky Bell,
Okay. That's an interesting
the
pick.
nigga who did the bridge on Rough Ends.
You don't know which member, just the dude from Rough Ends that did the bridge.
One nigga that hit the bridge.
Yeah.
It's the
And
bridge.
then the round faced girl from Escape. What Tamika?
Tasha Scott.
Tasha, Tasha Scott.
I'll say which one. They sisters
Now
now.
it's interesting that they thought that she really was gonna have a solo career. I when I saw that unsung, I was flabbergasted.
No, that she thought that she was.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
I'll say this. Her song "Liar Liar" is a good ass fucking song.
Is that new?
Oh, really? I ain't never heard.
No, it's on the
Oh.
Best Man soundtrack. I think.
It's on the Best Man.
Yeah, I think it's on the Best Man soundtrack.
Okay.
So "Liar Liar" is good as fuck. However,
Shout out to J.O.'s bald head.
Oh man, dog.
He tried to take his hat off quiet.
In my head is hot. I need some
right,
water.
I just kind of looked up and there was like a reflection that came back.
So that's your group, Jo.
That's my group. Stacy the only one left.
All right, Stacey.
I know.
what you
I
got?
can't make a group. Like I'm so torn. I don't know what I want.
Stacy, she
I
got
want I want everybody, but it's like at the same. You know what? I'm gonna make a non-singing ass group.
Those
Oh, man.
T-boys.
That's what I want. I want the non-singing ass group. So give me Lily from SWV.
Ooh, okay.
Give me
Do you want to take Dalvin from my group?
No, you keep him.
Okay.
I want
Well, Wingo from Jagged Edge.
the one from Total.
Kim. No, Pam.
Be Pam.
Mhm.
But the funny thing is, Pam thought she was gonna have a solo career too. That she thought she was like the main of Total.
He had a solo. Did one of them have a solo?
No.
Just one of them just married Omar Epps. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that Keisha?
Uh-huh.
yeah, Keisha, the baddest one.
Right.
He got the best
She
one.
all right. She over there minding the business, having babies and being quiet. She's all right.
Yep. She was
Hey,
like,
look-
look here. She saw that group